Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dirt Riffs, and you're watching the Dirty Death podcast. I'm here with my heterosexual life partner.
Mayvizzle Dose, baby. And you know who we got in this motherfucking building? We got motherfucking special guest, very special guest for this Halloween special, Murder Bar. Look at that. We got the Crypt Keeper. Wait,
Oh
that's not
shit!
Murder Bar. Is that fucking Bob Saget? Do we have a full house? Look, man, he
Oh
fucking
shit!
decomposed pretty quick.
Dang,
Look at that decrepit motherfucker.
time flies.
Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, the light is waiting to carry you home.
Yeah.
Everywhere you look. Ba-dum-bum.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Yup. Fuck yeah, dude. He said, "Good night, Michelle." Oh, that's not Bob Saget. That is Murder Bar. What's up, baby?
So,
Bit of day drinking. I'm sorry about that, guys. My bad.
Yep. We are brought to you by Miller Lite, Coors Light, and Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. We need that sponsorship because Liquid Death won't fucking give it to us. Fuck you, Liquid Death.
Oh shit, huh? They ignore all my fucking tag, everything.
yeah, that's fucked.
They go, you need 200K followers to fucking get sponsored by Liquid Death because we care about the scene.
Hey man,
Motherfuckers.
I don't know if I mentioned I don't watch the other videos we've done here. Hold on, let me comb my beard.
Luscious.
But anyways, I remember when I used to buy Liquid Death from their website, dude. They didn't have it at stores, man. I don't know if did I bring this up last time?
No. You told me a
Oh.
little bit about it in messaging.
Yeah, FedEx used to bring it to me, and the FedEx dudes were always pissed off because it was so heavy and it was just water. And then they would ask me, "What's in here?" Water, I would tell them, and they would laugh at me like, "Yeah, right, shut the fuck up. That's not water." But that's how it worked back in the day, man. This was like 3 to 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I do remember when that stuff first came out. I mean, I like
Yeah,
it. It's,
nobody
I mean,
you
it's
couldn't
just
get it
water.
anywhere, man. And I was always fucking ordering it because I liked it, you
Yeah.
know. And now I can't even. I bought the fucking fridge. I buy all this shit. I bought the shorts, and I fucking tag them. They can't even look at my stories or anything, man.
Yeah,
What the
Liquid
fuck?
Death. Is that how
I
you treat
fucking
your day ones?
I fucking started that company, bro.
Seriously. Fucking
And
Murder
I
Bar
don't
here.
even and I don't even drink water.
Yep. That's what I don't get
That's what
Liquid
pisses
Death.
me off. That's what pisses me off. I didn't even drink it.
I feel like I feel like Liquid Death is like just a thing for like straight edge people, not necessarily, but people
Yeah.
who don't drink.
Like now all these fuckers could get at 7-Eleven. Shit. How the fuck
Yeah.
did that happen? Because of
Like
me?
if you go to a show and you see people drinking Liquid Death, it's because they don't drink.
Exactly. Because when I was off the wagon, I had to drink water. But
Yeah.
I just got more mad. I was violent.
Yeah, man. Fucking Wiz Khalifa is sponsored by Liquid Death. And I'm like, wait a
Can you
minute.
believe that shit? Can you believe that?
Really?
Is Wiz Khalifa fucking death metal?
Exactly. They sold out, man.
No.
Yeah. Fuck Liquid Death, man. I only drink piss now. I only drink my own piss
I'll drink
And-
my own piss.
and alcohol.
Not only that, I'll drink it
Hell
and
yeah.
then I'll drink it again.
Yep. Like Kevin Costner
Hell
in
yeah.
Waterworld.
Ain't no joke.
Oh yeah, Kevin Costner.
But we're not here to talk about Kevin Costner films that are way too long today. We're here to talk about Halloween and Halloween
yes.
movies. Now, Murder Bar right here has on a VHS copy of Season of the Witch fucking over here, which is pretty fucking awesome. He's got the CRT monitor. Does that have a built-in VCR in it?
Yes. But
Dude, that's-
originally this movie's called Halloween 3, remember?
Yeah, Halloween 3. So,
Yeah.
when that movie came out, were you disappointed? Because I remember a lot of people were
So,
like,
man.
casuals were super disappointed with that movie.
Yeah, because they wanted to see Michael Myers and all this shit. But shit, I love that movie, man. It's like that's what's wrong with people these days, man. They want to compare shit. That's why they talk shit about Rob Zombie, Halloween, and
Yeah.
the best thing to do is just enjoy the goddamn movie and stop comparing movies to each other. You know, that's
For
what I
real.
think, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie,
I
when
like
I
the
first saw
original,
Season
man.
of the Witch, I didn't know that Michael Myers wasn't in it. So I was a little disappointed about that, but at the same time, it was a cool movie.
Fuck yeah, it's a badass movie, man. You know, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, as a matter of fact, before I got onto this thing, I was fucking wearing all the masks except for the pumpkin. I got it up there. I
Uh,
was
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
dancing like here's one of the good parts right here. Look, I was that guy, man. It's a good movie, man. It's a fucking badass fucking. It's everybody, and you know, like the people that follow me and the people I follow, man, they love this goddamn movie, man.
now I
It's like
want
a
to. So talking about this movie. Now, so this movie you weren't disappointed in, but there is one film in a very loved franchise that was a fucking disaster because of studio interference and because of the rights for the movie, and they really like just had some bad decisions that were made with it. What do you think about Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday?
I like it, man.
You like that film? I remember watching it. That was the first movie I had seen in the Friday the 13th series. And I was
I haven't even seen
familiar.
it.
You never seen that one?
Uh-uh.
So
I
when
got
this
a Jason Goes to Hell mask right now. I like it. I love that movie, like especially when that chick's in the tent and then they split her right open.
Yep. So they did that. So I'll tell you about let me tell you a little bit about this film. So when this movie was made, it was, I believe, Dimension. I think Paramount owned Friday the 13th, and Dimension was the studio that fucking made it. Now, motherfuckers are going to correct me. I got to Google this shit. But, so basically, there were these two studios. They wanted to make, I'm pretty sure it was Dimension that made the film, because Dimension owned Nightmare on Elm Street. So, this was supposed to be the movie. So, they wanted to make a Freddy versus Jason movie that year. That was their plan. But there was something holding it up from happening, and they couldn't use the Friday the 13th name, but they had the rights to use Jason. So what they said was, okay, so we can't make it Friday the 13th, Jason Goes to Hell. We're going to make it Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. And there was something about the mask that one of the producers fucking hated. So he was like, look, he got this young director that made this fucking movie before that wasn't even really a horror movie. It was about like, it was some like zombie love movie or some shit. He made this film,
Yeah.
and then they got this guy and said, all right, this is what we need to make the movie, but you can't have the mask in the movie. I hate that mask. It's the stupidest thing. You got to get rid of it. So you got to find a way to do a Jason movie without the mask, which I think that's like one of the most important fucking things, you know? So that movie was a result of studio interference, them kind of just like rushing it. And they only made that movie because they had to, because they had the rights to Jason and they didn't want to waste their money for paying for it. So like we ended up getting Freddy versus Jason a couple years later, and it was way too late. And that's why that movie was a commercial failure too.
I
Yeah,
honestly didn't
well,
mind Freddy versus Jason.
Oh, I
that whole
loved it.
franchise, man, it's been a big
Yeah.
mess. I mean, I'm hurt. I'm sure you heard of the lawsuits and all that shit that's been going on to this day. Have you
Oh
heard
yeah.
of that?
Yeah, the original writer or whatever is a piece
Yeah,
of
yeah.
shit. Whatever his name is, that guy's a douchebag, dude.
I mean, it's messing up everything, man. It's messing up. I mean, I'm surprised that video game got released, and I think that's the last thing that ever got released was
And
that video game.
so they had planned like 3 years of updates for that game too. They were going to add all the Jasons, they were going to add more levels, all this shit. And then when that lawsuit came out, it fucking halted everything. It completely
Oh,
stopped them.
you're talking about the Friday the 13th game?
Yep.
Yeah,
Everything, even the movies, even the toys, the NECA, the LECA line, and all that shit. It got like it was just a big mess, man.
dang. I did
They
not know
could,
about all that.
yeah, it's a crazy ass, and it's a badass fucking franchise too, man. I fucking love it, man. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I love it too, dude. I loved, when I was a kid. It's funny because as an adult and going back, I would say like the second one was probably my favorite one. The second and the third, but as a kid, I fucking liked. I like Jason Takes Manhattan, even though 80% of that
Fuck
movie is
yeah.
on a fucking boat. And you know what's funny is I just rewatched it, and I was like, Kelly who is in this fucking movie? And I remember having the Maxim magazines, and I really enjoyed me some Kelly who when I was a teenager. I'll tell you that. Shout out to Kelly who. I hope you're watching this.
Yeah, I bet you that magazine's all sticky now, huh?
Oh, dude, no. So check this out. Murder Bar is gonna have something to say about this. Fucking. So I started going to church, and yeah, you already know where this is going. So I. so I so I started going to church, and I remember I like took like this oath to like never like jack off again. Like they made us do, bro. It was a weird ass. It was a weird ass. It was a
that's a
weird youth
weird.
group
That's a
I
weird
was
oath
in.
to make in a
It was.
church. Like,
It's. We had to do it. We
why?
had the.
Why is
It
all
was.
that going together?
It was in the youth group. The guy said if you look at pictures on the internet, if you look at magazine pictures, if you look at posters, if you watch TV, and if you touch yourself, he said that is a sin and you're gonna go to hell for it, and you can't
So the
doing
nuns
things
checked
like
you out?
that will drag you back over the edge. So I made this oath, and I remember I went home, bro. I had Maxim magazines for like I had like I subscribed to that magazine since I was 10 years old, bro. And I had like 6 years of Maxim magazine, like pristine. It was all pristine, like good condition. And then I had FHM because I like that one too. They had better pictures sometimes. So fucking I got all these magazines one day, and I remember I went out to my dumpster because we had a dumpster that was like a fucking. You had to like it was one of those like apartment dumpsters where you open up a little slot and you have to like push the shit in. And I went over there and I
Right.
fucking was throwing away all my magazines, and my mom was like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you throwing all that away?" And I was like, "Cause I don't want these anymore." And I threw them all away, and I fucking wish I kept them because it was such a cool collection of Maxim. It was like when they were funny, you know?
Your mom's just out there like, but why?
Yeah.
Why?
No, my mom was looking at. She knew. Oh, he's not whacking off anymore because we're going to church.
Shit, man, my phone turned on. Oh, shit.
But yeah, man,
Hey,
fucking
can
that.
you hear me, man?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How
Yeah.
the fuck did I get back on?
You,
I can't see
you.
you guys.
Is your phone dead?
Nah, man, I fucking pressed something on my goddamn fucking phone.
Did you swipe the screen?
Yeah, man. Like,
Oh, you just gotta open Zoom back up. You'll be good.
let me go to the link you sent me, right?
No, you're in it. You're in the Zoom. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I can
Hey,
see it?
yeah.
There he is. Yeah.
Hey, no, you're in the middle, man.
Monkey in the middle.
I'm in the middle now.
Bam. I know. I
Boom.
gotta redo the layout, man. If Murder Bar is gonna be fucking the third guy on the show, I need to like update this whole motherfucker now that we got 3 people. It would look good. But yeah, what was I saying,
real.
man, about that? Yeah, so I threw away all the Maxims, dude, and I was really bummed out about that. And I don't know how we got on the subject of fucking Maxim. Why was I talking about that?
A Friday thing, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I don't know how we got from Friday the 13th to
We
me
we
whacking off.
went on a tangent for a
But
second there, I
Linda
guess.
Blair. Now, I'll tell you something about Linda Blair. I don't know nothing about no Linda Blair. I know that Exorcist is good. Tell us about the first time you saw Exorcist, man. Murder Bar.
You know what? When the first time I saw Exorcist, I really don't remember shit, dude. You know, to be honest with you. when I was a kid, when look, let's do this. Let's ask this question, man.
Huh.
When you were a kid, what movie do you remember that scarred you, and you'll always remember that movie as you're a kid that you saw? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh
I'll
man.
I'll, ans- I'll answer that first. Like
Okay.
when I was a kid, I remember Pet Cemetery, the original one.
Yeah.
That one fucked me up, man. As a kid, I was little, man. My brother would make me. Well, he would watch them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that one fucked me up. The Fly fucked me up.
Oh.
The Fly. And then
Oh yeah.
that one fucked me up for some reason, dude. I don't know why. Like I'll never forget that
The
shit.
Fly.
The terror that you feel as a child seeing that kind of shit. I know what you
I
mean.
know.
There's a gang of movies that got me like that. One that got me really bad was Child's Play 2, and it was the scene where the foster dad fucking is walking down the stairs and fucking Chucky like flips him and he's like hanging and he's like, what the fuck? And I remember just going, ah, and running out the fucking room. I like scared the shit out because I was like, yo, I was like, that's a grown ass man. He's about to fuck this little doll up. Like, and then no, like
That's
that guy got fucked up.
Hey, bro, I
got-
gotta show you my son's room, man. He's fucking little, bro, and he loves Chucky, man.
Oh yeah.
And he gets a kick out of it, dude. Like when fucking like part one where he fucking comes to life and he starts calling that bitch a whore and all that shit. He couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah. Oh
But
my
I'm
god.
gonna send you a video of his room, man. He got a bunch of Chucky posters, got Chucky dolls,
Oh, that's
Chucky
sick.
pop
Dang.
toys. He loves them, man. And my
That's
wife
wild.
gets mad, dude.
I honestly have only ever seen one Chucky movie, and it was, as far as I know, the worst one.
Oh man, you gotta watch them all, dude.
I only
Oh,
seen
those are
Seed
the
of Chucky.
best, man.
Yeah, you gotta binge that shit for real. That
Oh,
needs to
yeah,
be like
dude.
your. If you haven't seen that, make that your Halloween night. Order a pizza, get a fucking 12-pack or 24-pack, and fucking knock them out. Eat that pizza, watch a bunch of Chucky movies while you hand out candy.
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, baby.
That sounds dope.
That's a good idea.
You know, so
idea, man.
there was this one movie that scared the shit out of me. Both of these, there's two movies I can remember that did that to me in particular, and one of them I can't even remember the title to because it was in black and white, and it was just about like these giant ants like taking over this town. I feel like it was called Them.
Giant ant
Oh, yeah,
horror
yeah.
movie.
I think I know which one you're talking about, man.
I'm pretty sure it's called Them.
Yeah, it is
I don't
them.
think that's-
Dude, that's a
Is it?
1954 movie.
I know.
Is it
I
black
was
and
like
white?
super young when I saw that, and it was really scary. Like I don't know.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It might have
Those
just
are the
been like
best, man.
it might have just been like a combination of like what was going on, you know? I was like a young kid, like super dark at night, like staying the night at a homie's house, you know?
Yeah.
Like the only other so there was another situation that was like that, and this one's gonna be super funny. You remember The Mummy?
Yeah. With Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
That terrified you as a kid?
Yeah, dude. Fucking the
Imhotep?
bug
I
Imhotep?
got one of those
crawling under the
stories
dude's
too, man.
skin and shit. Like
Check this out, dude. This is a movie that freaked me out. Like what you're talking about, like the ants.
What's
When I
that?
saw this, it freaked me out because of the eyes, man. Check out the eyes. This is a
Ugh.
black and white film called The Monster That Challenged the World.
Holy shit. That's a sick ass mask, too.
yeah.
And when I saw this, it was black and white. I mean, it's always gonna be black and white, right? But you
Yeah.
can even see the eyes here, dude. It just freaked the fuck out of me because of the eyes, man. That's what
Yeah.
freaks me out is people's eyes or like
Yeah.
anything with eyes. It looks like somebody jizzed all over his mouth, but that was probably
You got him back, huh, for scaring you when you were a kid.
yeah, I got him back.
You
Take
got
that,
him back.
motherfucker. I'm the Ghostbusters, bitch. Yeah, dude, but I know what you mean, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean nowadays, like I was actually like talking with somebody at work about this, how like there's nothing's really that scary anymore.
Fuck
Like
no.
I want to see something that's truly
Oh,
scary.
I'll tell you something
I
scary.
okay, I'm in.
Have you seen Hereditary?
Oh
Uh-uh.
yeah,
That movie will fuck you up, bro. If you
oh
haven't
yeah.
seen
Really?
it, it will fuck
Fuck
you
yeah.
up. Have you seen The
Like I'm
Witch?
not. Yes, I do love The Witch.
Didn't that fuck you up a little bit when you watched it? You walked out of that like,
No, bro,
what?
that shit was so cool. The Witch was dope.
You know what though? Being like a death metal fan, I guess The Witch is more just like a
Yeah,
porno. You know, you're just watching it and you're
yeah.
like,
The Witch was like,
yeah.
dang, this is like historical.
Like play some fucking black metal like just through the entire Witch, you know, in the background,
Yeah.
and it would fit.
Witch shipper. I
I
mean,
was
that's not
listening
bad.
to straight Norwegian
Fucking
black metal this morning, like, because I was like, you know what? I never did it. I skipped over the Norwegian stuff, dude.
But yeah, dude. That when I get really bad, I have to lower my fucking TV, man. Cause I fucking put it loud, dude. You know, louder than the goddamn movies, man.
Yeah,
And like even like
yeah.
any little fucking cat that jumps out is gonna make you jump, man. Cause it's so fucking loud. That's what makes it scary. The loudness. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
When you're in the
You
movie
know,
theater,
Yeah.
that's
that
the best.
experience is fucking.
Fuck yeah.
You get a good
You know?
surround
Yo,
sound.
do you guys fuck with Netflix?
I
Yeah,
do,
dude.
man.
I fuck with
So
Netflix.
have you seen The Haunting of Hill House?
Nah,
No.
I hate Netflix.
It's actually not a bad show.
Nah, I'm
It's
just
pretty scary. Like it's not super scary, but it's like it kind of reminds me of It, honestly, in
Okay.
a way, just because like it's one of those stories that like jumps back and forth, but it's
It's like a
still like
generational.
goes
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll check that out, man. I've been looking for a good fucking series after watching Dahmer. I finished Dahmer, and you
The
know,
other one the other one I'm interested in is there's Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of
that's
Curiosities.
out. That came out.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, I gotta watch that. I love me some Guillermo del Toro.
Yes. I do want to watch that one.
just be
That looks
careful with
dope.
Netflix, man. When you're gonna watch some classics, they do cut out a lot of good shit. All right, so
Oh yeah.
you gotta watch out for that shit.
Yeah, they cut out all the boobies.
Not only that, but they cut out some good scenes too, man. Not only the
Yeah,
tits and shit.
why would anyone want to
I
cut
know.
out boobies?
I'm just talking
Like
shit.
who
It
does
just pisses me off, man.
It makes me fucking mad. It makes me want to
Yeah.
kill.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Fuck, dude. Yeah, another movie that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid was there was this movie that my mom put on in it, and it's like a fucking B movie. I just actually found it on Amazon Prime the other day. It's from 1995 or 96 called Mosquito. And
Oh fuck
I've
yeah,
heard of
dude! I
that.
see Mosquito,
Yeah,
bro.
I
dude.
haven't seen it, but I have heard of it.
I
I
fucking
love that
I
movie,
was
man.
watching it and like, what the fuck? Who's that? Like, the acting is so cheesy. Like, it starts off with these two guys in a bush with binoculars watching these like chicks, like 90s chicks playing like volleyball, and their like tits are all like bouncing, and they're like looking at their butts like in their 90s outfits, and then fucking they're like, oh yeah, it's like really campy, and then fucking these two people are driving a car like through these woods, and they fucking hit this mosquito that's the
first time
size.
I see it, right? When they run it, they hit it.
Yeah, dude, it's
and
like
then
the
they go
size
after
of a
it.
fucking it's the size of a fucking dog, like a pit bull, bro, a mosquito, and then it lands on the ground behind them, and they walk over and they're like, "Oh, what is that? That's a weird kind." The guy's like, "What kind of bug is this?" Like, motherfucker, fuck that. Like that, no, get the fuck out
That
of
ain't no
there.
bug, bro.
Hey, imagine if fucking insects are that big though, bro. Fuck that, man.
I
You know
would
what I
never
mean?
go outside.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
I would never go outside. I actually, so the other day, and I have this story all the time. I've had these stories all the time. I think I've had this story in particular on Dirty Death a while ago, but I was fucking cleaning my garage out fucking yesterday, and fucking as I'm going through the motherfucker, I see a fuck ton of spiders. They're all over, black widows, all sorts of different spiders and shit. I come inside
Hell
my
yeah.
house. I go and I sit down in my chair, and I feel something on my back a little bit. And I'm like, oh, what was that? You know, I fucking smack it. The motherfucker goes down in my shirt, and then I fucking feel a pinch, like a painful pinch. I'm like, no! I fucking rip my shirt off, fucking stomp the shit out of it. I'm like smacking my back against the wall. I'm like jumping into the wall, like moshing with the wall to fucking smash what if it's still there. And then I fucking like I'm looking in the mirror and like freak the fuck out. And I think my shirt's still on the ground in here somewhere.
Hey man, I
And
think you got something right there, dude, in your headphones.
no, don't. You can't get me like that. Fucking but yeah, no, it scared the shit out of me, dude. I thought I was like I just hate it cuz so a long like 4 years ago, I want to say like 2018 or 2019, I don't know what happened, but I had an insect bite. I wake up one night and my arm's a little bit itchy, you know, so it's super tiny. Fucking 2 weeks later, the motherfucker is like this big on my arm, just a big fucking circle. And
Oh shit!
I kept asking my wife, I'm like, hey, does it look like it's getting better? And she's like, oh yeah, it looks like it's getting better. It's getting smaller. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I ignore it. So like 2 weeks go by and this motherfucker's huge. And she's like, yeah, it looks fine. Like it's getting better. It's itchy. It was so itchy. So then fucking a line starts coming from the motherfucker down my arm. And I Google it. Big red patch on arm with line. And then it says online, it's going to your bloodstream if it's, you know, a line. So I'm like, oh fuck, I can end up septic. So I fucking go to the fucking doctor, and it's funny because I go to the urgent care and they look at me like, what's this fucking hypochondriac doing in here? And I was like, oh, I'm here for a bite on my arm. They're like, oh, you got a bite on your arm, let us see it. So I show it to them and they go, oh shit, you need to go see the doctor right now. I get in there and the doctor looks at it and he's like, oh, what do you have? And he sees it and goes, oh shit, and like he hella looks at it under a microscope and shit. And he's just like, what the fuck? Like, and he said, okay, we're going to give you fucking antibiotic. I'm allergic to antibiotic. So fucking they're like, well, we'll give you this different antibiotic. It might work. I'm like, it might work, motherfucker. I'm like, what's happening? What does that line mean? And they said, well, you let it get way too bad. You should have been in here about a week ago. And that line means it's trying to go to your bloodstream, you know. Worst case scenario, you're going to lose your arm. And I'm like... Like they like straight up just said it like that, and I'm like freaked the fuck out. I'm like, oh my god! I take these fucking pills and thank Jesus Christ the thing went away. See, you got a spider on you, fucking. You're all, but fucking, but yeah, man, fucking that I thought I was gonna die, bro, and then the antibiotics. I remember I was so mad because I couldn't drink on the antibiotics. And as soon as I was done with antibiotics and my shit was better, I got fucking wasted. I was like, thank Jesus Christ.
Antibiotics suck. Can't drink.
Have you ever drank on antibiotics, Murder Bar?
Hell yeah, dude. Every time I have to do something, my wife gets pretty pissed off because that's the first thing I ask the doctor, you know. Can I drink? And then that's when I determine to do it or not, and I just end up not doing it, man. She gets pissed off, but I find a way to fix it, you know?
Yeah, man.
I don't, you know, that's something I don't do, man, is I don't take any fucking over-the-counter medication, you know?
Yeah, I don't believe in that
really
shit either, bro.
Like that.
They try to give me them pills, you know?
I don't do pills or anything like that.
My rule is
I'll take Tylenol if I really, 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 really have to, or like ibuprofen.
It doesn't even do anything for me, bro. That shit does nothing for me. I've taken the ibuprofen, the Tylenol. It doesn't do anything for me. Maybe if I have like a fever, like and I'm sick as fuck, maybe it helps the fever. I don't know. Like I have taken it like in those situations, but like I don't know. My main rule of thumb is if a doctor's giving it to me, if I can't put it up my butt, I don't want to take it because it's no fun.
Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll read it, and if it says if you drink 3 or more alcohol beverages a day, then I can't take it, man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna fuck up my day. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to do something like that too.
I usually only drink when we like chill and shit. That's the only times I have beers anymore. I just smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah.
I wish I could smoke weed, man. I wish.
Me too. I wish I could too, man. I get mad noited when I smoke weed. I get uncomfortable. I start thinking, man, I'm fucking up. What am I doing? I'm sitting here smoking weed. Why? What's wrong with me?
Hey, Logan,
Logan
you do
just
a lot of
fucking.
cooking yourself too, huh? You like to cook
Huh?
too? You do a lot of cooking too, right?
Oh yeah, he's a griller.
I mean, I like to, yeah, like on the barbecue for
You're so
sure.
humble. You're so humble about it, bro. Like, just tell the motherfucker you like to cook.
Yeah, man. Just
I
tell
mean, I
me.
do, yeah, I do like to cook.
I knew it.
I mean, I like to eat too.
Well, you have to eat, Logan. All right.
Yo, tell me. So, tell me about these. And I can't pull up your story because it disappeared. I would pull it up right now on the motherfucker. Um, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. It might be on here. I want to know about this.
You're talking to me or Logan?
I'm talking to you. I'm trying to pull up these. Yeah, I can't find it.
The masks?
No, the those damn. Oh, right here, right here. I'm gonna pull this motherfucker. This is cool because I can pull shit up. I'm like, you ever watch like Joe Rogan? I'm like Jamie on Joe Rogan. Fucking.
I've never seen Joe Rogan.
He's like the guy. He always goes, Jamie, pull this up. So I'm gonna show you this right here. Tell me about this bad boy right here, man.
All right.
These bad boys.
So check this out. Those are tomahawk ribeyes, all right?
Oh,
So
yeah, yeah.
let me tell you guys. You guys cook steaks?
Oh
Like
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
All right. So check this out, man. A lot of people don't know this, man. When you're gonna cook a steak, you get it, and it's fucking cold. So what you gotta do, you gotta let it sit like at least an hour before you grill it, just on your countertop, room
Yeah,
temperature.
room temperature.
Yeah, everybody knows that, right? Because
Right.
I hope you knew that, Mavizzle. Do you
Yeah,
know
I
that?
do that all the time, baby.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I
So
salt.
yeah,
I
man,
do a little salt and pepper, and I let that bad boy sit for a cool minute.
I always do the salt first because the salt kind of like opens it up. So when you put the other seasonings on top of that after you rub salt in,
yeah.
it really sinks into it.
Hell yeah, man. So pretty much that's what I'm doing right there. You know, I hang them first. It's called a reverse sear. That's what it's called. A lot of people like this.
Okay.
I mean, I've done both ways. You could sear them first and then let them sit up there. So what I'm doing is just let them get those that smoke flavor and
Right.
letting it get to temperature in a safe way where it's not so hot, where it's gonna make the meat so
Yeah.
fucking hard.
Yeah.
You don't want that. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I got a probe on it. I don't know if you could see it on that video, and it
Oh, on
tells
the
me,
left side.
yeah, it has an internal and
Yeah.
ambient. It has an ambient temperature as well. But as soon as it hits like 110, I pull it out from the fucking meat hook, and I already have a fire building over here in the grill, so I just fucking throw it on there, and all the flames start coming up, and that's when I get my sears on it. And as soon as it reaches 135, I take it out, or I have to take it out like at 130 because it continues to cook.
Yeah.
After
I
it's
like
done,
my steak
yeah.
medium rare. You know what I mean?
Same.
I like it
Yeah.
ready.
You gotta take it off extra early then.
Yeah,
Just so, because I usually let them rest. Whatever it is, I'll let it rest like 20 minutes at least.
yeah, dude. Did you know that, Mayvizzle? You gotta let your steak rest before you cut into it.
Yep. Absolutely. Dude, I
Hell
was
yeah,
a cook
man.
for 10 years.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's badass, homie.
Steak
Yeah.
is life, bro.
I know. I was I started doing sushi. I used to do sushi, all this different shit. I actually started as a dishwasher at a restaurant, and then one day the cook called out, and they were like, "Hey, can you cover the line?" I held it down, and they were like, "Yo, fucking, you want to do this all the time?" And then there was this old ass dude. He was like 90 years old. His name was Suzuki. He fucking didn't speak any fucking English at all. He would just go look, look, like what he's doing, and he didn't like me at all. He used to raise the knife at me all the time and shit. A little old man. It was kind of funny, but all I wanted to do, I was like, well, I want to make Suzuki happy, right? Like, because this guy was like OG, like learned in Japan. He said for 2 years he can only make the rice before they even let him make a roll. And I was like, I'm gonna learn from Suzuki, like everything I can. Motherfucker showed me a bunch of shit, and then I ended up dipping out because I was like, "Fuck, dude, I'm too good at this shit."
The
Yeah.
only Suzuki I know is Dave Suzuki from fucking Vital Remains. Remember that guy? That bald
No, I
guy?
don't know that. I didn't know Vital Remains like by name as far as the members go, but I do remember. I remember Vital Remains.
Yeah, he was a fucking badass motherfucker of the band, man. And
I love that band.
he used to do the
They
drums
were
and the
good.
guitar, but he left the band because of his chick. And then like the band can keep coming over, and I was like, "Hey man, when the fuck are you gonna fucking put a new album out?" I
Yeah.
got a fucking Vital Remains tattoo right here in my chest, man.
Oh,
I
for
mean, on
real?
my side. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
Check it
sick.
out.
Hell yeah.
Hold on.
Hell yeah.
But I kept telling him, "What's up, fucker? When are you gonna bust it on your album?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you
Dave
fucking
Suzuki,
tatted
man.
on me, dude. Come back.
Vital Remains rules.
I was like, yeah, the fucking band ended up breaking up after that. And I knew he was a genius, but
Yeah,
I was this
for them
close.
to come out with an album now, like they're a legacy band. Like they're top shelf.
fuck yeah.
Oh geez.
I remember when I saw it was a badass tour, dude. It was fucking Vital Remains played first, and then DSA played after. But that was when
Uh
Glenn Benton was doing the vocals for Vital Remains. So
Damn.
fucking Glenn Benton comes out in his fucking. He's all dressed in armor, dude. You can't even see his face. He's fucking wearing all that shit. I don't know if you guys remember that shit. And he starts fucking singing, dude. Everybody starts going fucking crazy, man. And then after that, DSA played. That was
Damn.
fucking badass, man.
yeah, Vital Remains is definitely a classic death metal band for sure.
Fuck yeah, man. Especially the early albums.
You know what I was actually listening to today that kind of was in that vein, but it's not exactly in that vein, but it's close to it and more modern, I guess. You know who Aberrancy is out of Sacramento?
Yes.
Nah,
Dope.
I love them. I love
Yeah,
them.
really good stuff.
Oh
I
yeah.
sure don't. Maybe if I was to see the album, because I really don't read fucking. I got so many shit. I don't even know what the fuck it says, man.
So that being said, I know we're supposed to be picking our choices for album of the year and stuff like that coming up soon.
Oh yes.
And
Oh, are you for 2022?
yeah, I'm picking some of mine. I've been looking. I've made a bunch of playlists, basically. Everything. I'll just go through everything that I know of in the genre and look for anything that came out this year. Basically, is what I've been doing, and I just have playlists for EPs, splits, and albums. And I've pretty much got some of them narrowed down, but Aberrancy was one I looked at today because they did have an album come out this year.
So I don't know. Like, if so, the way we're doing this, like, wouldn't it be if it's our choices for the year, right?
It
It
would
doesn't
be
mean
one
we.
album, right?
What's that?
It would be like you could only pick one album, right?
So what we're doing is we're doing top lists. So it's top three. So we're gonna do top three albums, top three demos, top three EPs, and top three splits for the year. So and we're gonna do it first week of November. So it'll be next week is when we do it.
Okay.
So you're not
October.
gonna wait until December?
Yeah, or no, not December. Sorry, November. First week of November. Yeah, so next week.
Who's gonna do it? You guys?
Yeah, we're doing a top. It's gonna be called the Dirty Death Awards.
I don't
Oh
know
no
if I was
shit.
supposed to say anything about it, but I was curious. It's because I mean, I've been listening to a bunch of stuff that came out this year. That's all I've been listening to.
Hey man, you should do
Just
something for
digging.
the fans too, man. Maybe I could win an award.
Oh
Because
yeah,
I spent money
top
on you on the death metal.
top fan
Uh,
of the year.
oh yeah,
Hmm.
man. Maybe I could win something.
You get a trophy.
For
I
real.
wanted to buy trophies this year too. I was like, fuck, we'll do
No, I'm just
trophies,
fucking around, dude.
give them
Hey, but
out
that'd
and
be a
shit.
good idea, man.
You know, I don't know. I know this is just something I thought of. So for whatever band I figured was going to be my album of the year choice, and I don't know if I'm going to do this yet. It sounds
Are
like
you
a
gonna
good
send
idea
them
to me
pictures
though.
of your cock?
Yes. Already done.
already
Their
done.
cock.
Flesh
Already
rot,
happened.
flesh rot
It's gonna be
saw
all
your
dirty
flesh.
too, man. It's gonna be all dirty too. Fucking
It's
full of
all
mud and
dirty.
shit.
No, what I was thinking about doing is going to waiting for the next Bandcamp Friday and then just make like a super big purchase, like buy one of everything they have on a Bandcamp Friday where the
Oh
money
yeah,
would just go
label of the
straight to me.
year. That's another one we're doing. Label of the year.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And
Hell
that's
yeah.
one. That's
Yeah,
one.
it's a good
Only one.
idea.
With the
It's
labels,
gonna be
there can
hard.
be only one.
Hell yeah, dude. Label of the year, man. You see? That's
Speaking
a
of
good
stuff
idea.
coming out, who all here is excited for that Fluids three-way next week?
Fuck yeah,
I'm
man.
always down for a three-way, baby.
Or what about
I'm
that?
pretty sure we've already talked about it, but Lepoma, Trocar, and Fluids all in the same split on
Yep.
Halloween.
But
Come
isn't
on.
there there's another band, right? It's a four-way split, right?
No, three-way.
The one from
Trocar,
Scum?
lipoma, fluids.
Oh shit, I thought it was a four-way.
Ruin is also doing their Frozen Screams release on Halloween now.
Oh,
Yeah.
but what about that fucking Ruins, man?
I
Ruins
want to
gonna
get
ruin
that too.
Halloween.
That one
Yeah,
looks
those
fucking
are
cool.
the ones I'm looking at right now. Those will be my Halloween picks.
Hey man, Scumler should do a long sleeve with that t-shirt too, man. That shit's badass.
Yeah.
I know
That
he's
would
only
be cool.
doing a short sleeve, huh?
Huh?
He's only doing a short sleeve of that bad boy.
Yeah,
huh?
man. It's
Yeah,
already
and
gonna be a fucking
I think
winner, dude.
yeah, the pre-orders already came and went.
This bad boy right here.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah, man. I'm gonna grill
Yep.
with that shirt, dude. I'm gonna sell
Did you
so many.
actually hear? Did you hear the little snippet of Trocar's addition to the
I thought
three-way?
this shit was a four-way split, man.
No, it's
I
three.
know if you go to their Instagram and you look at their like
Right here, look. There's only three
promotion
bands
for
on
it,
there.
you can hear some of it.
Oh shit, my bad, bro. For some reason, I thought that was another band on there.
Did you guys see this? And I'm so upset that I can't get this motherfucker. Have you seen this shit? Just went up last
No, I
night.
don't even want the shirt.
Limited to 50 pre-orders. Limited to 50.
Gurgling Gore.
Yes.
Yes, I did see that.
Oh, isn't that so cool, bro? Did you guys get
Did
one?
you
Yeah,
get it,
I do like
Mendoza?
the sleeves
No, I
where it
didn't
just
get
reads
it.
out.
You didn't get it?
I can't afford it right now. Everything's tight.
Yeah.
You want a large?
XL, but no, you don't gotta give me nothing, man. I appreciate the gesture and shit, but you know, sometimes
dude.
I gotta understand. You know, I just can't get shit sometimes.
You wear an XL?
Yeah, dude, I'm a big motherfucker. I'm a fat dude.
I'm fat
Yeah,
too, man.
here I wear a 2X.
Oh yeah,
No
fucking
shit.
god damn, Logan.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You've
I'm
been eating a lot
six.
of-
I'm 6'1" and like 240 pounds, man.
No
I'm
way.
fucking 5. Hey, you know how tall I am? I'm fucking 5'5", bro. I'm fucking
Really?
short.
Real? Oh no, you're like my
Yeah,
height.
holy
I'm 5'6".
shit.
You're what?
Yeah, I'm like 5'6". We're like the same height.
I'm fucking short, bro. But I'll fuck you up. Let me tell you that.
Hey, you ever seen you ever seen The Usual Suspects?
Nah, man.
You never seen that? The Usual
No.
Suspects? Oh man, there's this one dude that's hard as fuck, and he just goes, "I'll flip ya, I'll flip ya." You gotta watch that shit. They're like, "What did you say?" "I'll flip ya, I'll flip ya."
Ah,
Yo, a little off topic. I did want to bring this up though. I know we did a shout out to Barbaric Brutality last week.
Ooh.
I did want to say I did just get my tapes from them yesterday.
Oh yeah, Stack Attack, baby.
What you
Snuffed
got?
On Site live
Boom.
and the fucking Haxon.
The live Snuffy and the Haxon.
My
EP.
son loved the
Did you
Haxon.
know? Did you know that this Snuffed on Sight set, the live one, Ingrown was actually playing that show as well at the Knockout, and Ingrown is from Boise.
Damn.
Let me show you.
So
He's only got-
if you listen to the tape right after the dummy single plays, it goes into the live set, and you hear Seven go, "Yo, we're snuffed on sight. This set goes out to Ingrown."
Damn.
I was like, "That's what's up."
You were like, Boise.
Fuck yeah, Boise. I was
So-
like, hell yeah, that's what's up. Dude. No,
I got-
Ingrown, straight up, shout out Ingrown. I love Ingrown. Those are the homies.
So I
Snuffed
got.
on sight, of course.
Oh, I love Snuffy.
The only thing I got was this Exhumed, man.
Oh, you got the
you have the new
Exhumed?
album? Oh, is it good?
Dude, I heard
It's
it's
pretty good, man.
grimy. Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet.
It's good. There's some good catchy shit in there, man. You gotta just listen to it. You'll find yourself fucking catching some good shit.
I gotta give that a listen. I've been listening to fucking Lipoma all week. I just have not turned off that Lipoma album. Or Horrors of Pathology.
I lost my
That's a
cap.
really good album.
Isn't it good?
Yeah, it is really
I lost
good.
my cap that I got from them, man. I don't know where my cap's at anymore.
I know. I really wish I got one of those Lipoma fucking trucker hats.
Yeah.
I
Those
love
are
them,
nice.
man.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm not gonna lie, man. When I first saw Lipoma, I didn't follow them
I
because
probably would have been boring it right now.
the little picture, like that, their Instagram story picture used to be like really bloody and gross, and I used to just be like, who is this guy that's jumping in all the lives? Like, I don't want to like follow this nasty ass like gore page, right? I didn't even know he was a band, and I was just like, yeah, I don't want to like follow this Lipoma. And then one day, fucking after I started getting into the gore grind, that is preview of definitely one of the albums in my top 3. That is, dude, that final song, the entire album is so good. It's so
Man, I need to get that.
yeah, man. You got to listen.
need
Have
one
you
of those.
listened to that album from beginning to end?
You have to.
It's so good. It's so
That's the only
good.
way to listen to
You
it.
know, that's why I love cassettes, man, because that's the only way you're gonna do that. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly. You can't
I love
skip nothing.
cassettes 'cause of that shit, man.
Imagine trying to. I remember back in the day trying to skip shit on cassettes.
Yeah,
'Cause I didn't have the
yeah.
option. I'm like, fuck, like
Yeah.
play. Nope, not yet. Nope, not
You
yet.
can get good at it. I mean, you can get good at it, but like now that I'm like an adult and shit, I'll just come down here and like I won't stop listening until it's at least the end of a song, so that when I come back, it starts another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you know, and then you just do fucking kick flips all day, man, just flipping shit. All you do is flip it, you know, instead of fucking being on your.
Records are a different story. Like if I'm gonna come down here and play a record, I'm gonna be down here for at least one side,
Exactly.
like the whole thing.
You know, the problem with me, man, when it's a vinyl, I get hammered, bro. I'll tell you that, you know. So the problem I have with vinyl is that I drop them and then like they get scratched, and then like, for example, like I'll go to sleep, right? I'll pass out, and then I'll wake up the next day and I'll be in the kitchen. I'm like, what the fuck's that noise? My vinyl's still playing, like the needle's still going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, fuck, everything's all fucked up. I got vinyl on the floor. It's all scratched, full of shit. You know, like dirt, everything. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
cassettes, I love it because I just fucking put them in my pocket. You know, and I'll go to a party.
You know, I do want
You know
to.
what I
I do
mean?
want to say
You just
on the
pull
note
out the
of vinyl-
lipoma. Hey. you
On the note
got a
of
tape
vinyl,
player. You got a tape
I did
player.
notice. Didn't you just get a tape player and a turntable, Mavis?
Oh yeah, I got my setup, baby.
Dude, I did just kind of catch on to that, and I do want to say I am very stoked for you because I know you went a long time without having any of that shit, and you had a big stack of shit to listen to.
Dude, I was buying
Oh,
tapes and
yeah,
buying
dude.
tapes and buying records.
So you
and I had
didn't have
nothing.
a fucking tape player, dude, and you're buying tapes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh
just
shit,
yeah,
man.
dude. What I would
That's a-
do, I would put the tape to my ear and I would put a pencil in it and I would spin it as fast as I could and I could like think I could hear it a little bit.
Yep. If you spin the pencil back and forth fast enough, you can hear the slams really good.
Yeah.
That's why it sounds better that way, man.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. That's good, man. You know, I'm even me, man. I'm still backed up in my music. I got some stacks of it. I still haven't even gone through, man.
Dude, so I
You know what I
got
mean?
this package earlier this week
Oh
from
yeah, let's see that.
none other than motherfucking Uncle Ken
Fuck yes.
from Ken's Death Metal Crypt. He
The
sent
Oh
man,
me
yeah.
the myth, the legend himself.
now apparently, so I
Everyone's
showed a
favorite
couple
uncle.
people this stack and they told me they were like, "Oh yeah, dude, fucking you should have had that. You haven't heard that yet?" This Mortiferum fucking album.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't heard this
Amazing.
yet. Everybody said
I
this is like
haven't
the
heard that
album.
shit.
Dude, I'm actually wearing my Mortiferum t-shirt underneath this.
Oh shit.
No, you're not. Let me see.
Oh, oh, dude. Boom. Boom.
I can't see it because the microphone's blocking it.
Boom.
Oh, it
The
looks so blurry.
Mortiferum trip.
I still don't believe you, brother.
It's okay.
And then I got
No, I'm
Putrid
just playing,
Tomb.
man. I'm just fucking
That's a,
playing, bro.
I know.
That's a little
I like that
sentimental.
one too. Future Tomb is dope as fuck.
I
And
got that
then
picture tomb on a cassette. I got it on a cassette. You see, that's
Yeah,
what
I
you
don't
need,
have
man.
that
There's a
one.
little mini fridge like dirt riffs, man.
I know
Boom.
I
You see
fucking
what he
need
just
one.
did? Can you show him what you just did, dirt riffs? I don't think he
Boom.
saw
Ready for
that.
this? Ready?
Look,
He just
baby.
said
So that's what you need.
bam.
You see?
Yeah.
He even has an empty jar of pickle juice right there, man.
Can you give me a fucking beer through the screen though? Through the
Bloody
camera?
Mary mix.
Yeah, man. He
Boom. Here
gave
you
me
go.
a
Here. Here, have a beer.
oh, thank you. He gave me Immersed in Pain, Perforated Sanctuary. And then now this is the coolest thing. So Uncle Ken gave me this letter with this package, and I'm just like so blown away about this. He also gave me a stack of tapes. The tapes, I think I have one of them here. Deteriorate Ceremonies of Blasphemy. And he also gave me a cyanide demo from a long time ago. But so he gave me this though. So how cool is this? He gives a written letter with fucking like Ken's Death Metal Crypt like on it, and he said a few extras I had lying around the crypt and a little something else. He said the Strychnine demo was a heavy metal band from Chicago back in the 90s. So he gave me this demo, and it's still sealed. So he gave me this demo, Strychnine, and it says copyright 1994 on it. It's sealed. He said, I went to a local show and discovered them. I bought a few of their demos and have kept sealed copies to give to friends. Throughout the years, I have given them to select people. What you hold is my last copy. Just a taste of some old school metal from Chicago. Thanks again for having me on for the chat. And
Hey,
I'm like,
man, that's fucking special, man.
do I open it and listen to it? Because he said just a taste of some death metal, or
No.
do I fucking frame it?
Hey, man,
You ask him first. You ask him.
I feel like I should know this though, because he said just a taste of that. You know, like this is like something I put like with that letter. Like I fucking frame it, like right? Or do I listen to it? Because I want it. So here's the problem. I looked it up online, and you can't find this demo anywhere on the internet. There are no rips of it anywhere. These songs that are recorded, the only way to hear it is by listening to this tape.
Okay, so here's what you do. You got a dual cassette deck?
Yeah, I gotta tape rip it to the internet.
Yeah,
hey,
no,
I
yeah.
gotta go
Rip
cassette
it yourself and then put it. You got to open it,
You gotta send it
but
to
play
me,
it
bro.
once all the way through, put it on another tape, and then put it back on the shelf.
Yeah. This is history right here, and it's just so pristine just knowing this thing is almost as old as me, bro. Like, it's just so crazy to me. Like, I am so
I'm
grateful.
literally only 3 years older than that tape.
This thing blows my mind. Like, I thank you so much, Uncle Ken, for fucking coming on the show, man, and sending me this great package of great stuff. I was playing some of the tapes with my son the other day. My son was fucking jamming out and loving it, and you know he's a little baby, but he goes ham, dude. He likes Devourment. It's like the funniest shit.
Hell yeah.
That's badass, man. That is
Yeah.
fucking
Devourment
badass,
is a
bro.
riff machine.
You know, you got something going, me, Vezo. That's what I think, man. I think you got something going here for the death metal community, man. Shit, maybe you're gonna be the next Uncle Ken, bro.
I'll never fucking. My takes are so shitty on shit, and there are some bands I just don't listen to. like I'm just so picky.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you do these interviews and
Yeah.
you keep interviewing bands and shit like that, man, you'll see, man. You're gonna fucking just suddenly fucking just jump up there, man.
Dude. So you know what got me? Uh, I and I didn't think about this until like after the interview I had. So I talked to Schuler Benson from Death Metal Radio, and I asked him. I said, "What
Right.
what moment did you feel like solidified you in the death metal scene and like made it happen? Like when you felt like you blew up? Because I heard of him because everybody knows who he is. He does all his different shows and shit, and
Right.
he said when I had Trevor Sternad on the show, he said I had Trevor Sternad on the show, and then right after that, every band that I ever wanted to do an interview with was down. You know, he said it was the craziest, life-changing moment, and I didn't think about it until afterwards. I was like, I rewatched our interview, and I was like, fuck, I had an interview with Trevor scheduled, bro, and then it fell through, and then I never got back to it. And then, you know, he passed away, and then I was like, fuck, like, I was like, damn, I could have had that interview with him, and then I would have been solidified. But I realized, like, you know what? It's not even about being solidified. It's about the people that I meet knowing that I'm passionate about what I'm passionate about, and then being able to give the bands that exposure. Because, like, I don't care about talking to the big bands. Like, the big
Hey,
bands are going to...
I gotta go take a quick piss, all right, brother?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take a piss, too, real quick and grab another beer.
I need to
Word.
put a urinal at the murder bar. I was thinking of putting like a pipe, and then it's gonna go straight to the neighbor's house.
Yes.
You know,
You
everybody
gotta
could
do
just.
it.
Then it's gonna go straight to the neighbor's house.
You should make it go straight into the city drinking water.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh my god.
Hey, you drinking, man? Dirt riffs?
Fuck
Yeah, come on, Dirt Riffs.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
you're
you,
right.
man.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'll be back.
All right.
It's actually the
There, I did the truffle
The
shuffle.
truffle shuffle.
That way I know to
Fuck
edit it
yeah.
to that part. All right. So,
The truffle shuffle, man.
or
like
don't.
I was just
You should have
saying.
started it like that. You should have started it like that.
Oh, yeah. So, I'll cut it. I know. Start off the podcast with us all doing the truffle
Truffle
shuffle.
shuffle.
So I wanted to talk about. I was talking about how I, almost did that interview with Trevor Sternad.
Right.
And it didn't happen, unfortunately. But I have a big interview coming up pretty soon. And before we talk about that, I want to pick the fucking winner for this convulsive tape. So, the convulsive tape, baby. This is World Torture. Here are the entrance. The question was...
Hey, are we live now?
Yeah, we are live.
Oh.
Yep. So, the question was, how many labels have released Intestine Ballism's an Anatomy of the Beast? The answer was 6 labels, Sewer Rot being the 6th label. Here are the entries, the people that entered. 13 people got in today. World Torture, West Virginia. Simulation Earth, Maryland. Razor Apple Records Distro. Sire Quietus. Sean I Am. Oh, It's Just Abe. Joe Obliterated. Fester Gore. Kovop. Grindcore Made Me Do It. Little Grimm 616. Necrovision, Texas. And Varney, the dinosaur.
What's up, Varney?
I'm going to spin this bad boy right meow. So here we go. And the wiener is Simulation Earth MD. Holy shit, you won 2 nights in a fucking row. Congratulations, Simulation Earth MD. So this is the this one is for convulsive cassette. Simulation Earth.
Fuck yeah.
Awesome.
Right on. 2 nights in a row. Dang.
Yeah, that's hard, man. I spun the wheel like 6 times, so I
That's
gave
a
away 4 fucking weeping tapes on the live the other night. And yeah, on like Wharf Lurch Wednesday. And motherfucking poor Lily could not win one. He has not won anything, and he got like all of them right except for the one today. And I'm just like, man, I really want Lily effing White to win one, and he still hasn't won anything. So.
Oh yeah, I know that game.
Yeah. But Murder Bar, you won a Oxygen Destroyer CD, so that'll be going your way. And November 1st, or actually no, not November 1st. The day I'll be shipping out everything is probably going to be November 4th or November 3rd, probably November 4th. So next weekend, it'll be going out. So yeah, cool. So yeah, I want to talk about that, and then I have officially released the trailer for this fucking interview that I'm going to be doing. Very excited about this. Been getting in touch with this band for a long time. I've been kind of scared to actually ask this band.
Can you get sound on it?
I know a lot of people sound is playing for me crazy for even getting them on the show tonight. I'm very, very excited to interview
what sound?
One of the biggest enigmas in the death metal scene. They're very mysterious.
What viewers? Viewers?
1 more minute.
For the interview
watching tomorrow.
Oh.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, no,
That's tomorrow?
No, this goes up on the 30th, so Sunday.
Oh yeah, because Halloween, right?
Yep. Fucking.
I know Ken's listening to the 3-way split on the 29th.
He's gonna be playing. So I think it's an early premiere. I don't know if Ken like talks about him when he does those. I think he just posts it, like he posts the demos.
Yeah, probably.
So, oh my god damn it, this shit is filthy. Give me 1 second. You ever get a beer and it's covered in fucking dirt?
Yeah, every
I
single
don't
one.
have that bomb.
What do you mean?
As a matter of fact, most of the time I don't even have to put the beer in the fridge, right? Because they're still cold and I'm drinking them. I just sit over here at the bar.
Oh, man.
Drink them.
I know. No, I don't know how this got. This came fucking like dirty out of the box or something. Let me rinse this back.
Hell yeah.
Lick it.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Fuck it.
I'm just saying, man. I don't even drink anymore. I stopped drinking. I used to drink hard liquor, dude. You know?
Yeah.
And on August, it was my. I really don't like to say what it was, but it's my birthday, man. But man, I almost fucking died, bro.
Dang.
Like really bad.
Yeah, I don't really drink that much liquor.
So that's when I decided to stop. You know, we had a little intervention here at the murder bar. But
The old murder bar intervention. That's the best place. I want to have an intervention there.
yeah, it really helps you out, man, because the monsters come to life and they try to back you up.
Yeah.
They go, it's okay.
Keep drinking, man. You ought to be in the crib.
It's not so bad.
Join us.
Punch her in the face, son.
I'm fucking done, dude.
Fuck yeah.
I would never do anything like that, but I don't know. What do you think, Crip? Come on here, man. Stop being all shy.
The Kiefer.
Just hiding.
My dad had it. So I want to talk about Halloween. We haven't talked about like our Halloween memories, man. So like when I was a kid, So I was a little bitch, man. I remember we went one Halloween. Um, I was I was in first grade, right? And it was the first year that we all got to dress up. Like my parents probably dressed me up before, but I don't remember that. I remember being like a Power Ranger or some shit, like when I was like in kindergarten. And then in first grade, I was they had a skeleton warrior costume, right? And it was super
Yeah.
fucking cool. It was just like a warrior, like it looked like an Army of Darkness skeleton guy, right? So I fucking put this whole thing on, and
Like the Evil Dead Part 3?
yeah, yeah, like the fucking like the main the war, the guys they were fighting against or whatever, kind of like Evil Ash after he did his
But
final
you were
form.
Bruce Campbell, right?
Uh,
Were you Bruce Campbell?
no, not Bruce Campbell. I was like the enemy, like the bad guy, you know,
Oh,
like the
okay. Got you. I
skeleton.
got you now.
Yeah, like a corpse, you know, warrior. So I put this costume on, and as soon as I saw myself, we went and bought it. I thought it was super cool. As soon as I saw myself wearing it in the mirror, I fucking got hella scared. I took it off, and I told my dad, I don't want to be this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be that. And and fucking my dad got hella mad, like, don't be a bitch, wear this shit, like I fucking spent all this money on this costume for you and you don't even
Tell
want
me
to
the
wear it.
picture. Come on.
Yeah, so we went back, we bought it from Party City, and I remember Party City used to be dope for Halloween shit. We went back, we returned it, and I got a basic ass skeleton costume with a like plain skeleton mask, and
Yeah.
I remember that's what I was. So I go to school on Halloween. We do the Halloween parade, and this little girl comes up to me, and it was, you know, this little girl had a crush on me or whatever. It's like first grade. She sticks her finger in the mask's mouth and says, "Bite me, scary skeleton." And I chomped down so fucking hard. I remember feeling the crunch fucking when I bit down, bro. Like, and I got sent straight to the office. My dad whooped my ass.
Shit.
Yeah. Why are you fucking biting little girls?
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh god, that's some crazy ass shit, dog.
You know what? It's funny that you bring up Halloween masks because I actually just had this one in my closet and it was in a spot where it was just annoying me, so I moved it before we actually did this. Did you ever watch Lord of the Rings?
Oh, what the fuck? You got a straight up orc, fool.
Fuck yeah, the Uruk-hai.
Dude, that's so hard. Fucking
It used to
orced
have
out.
it used to have a wig on it, right? It used to have long ass black hair on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, kids get to shit and they destroy it. I do have like a clown mask, like a Slipknot clown mask from the Subliminal Verses album.
Oh, for real? How much
Yeah,
that
but it's
shit
like
run you? The fucking Slipknot
well, I got
masks
it
are
at like
expensive, bro.
well, that was a long time ago. So I think my mom like straight up paid like $40 for it for me.
No shit.
But
Let me tell
it's
you
like
this,
all
man.
decrepit
You'll never,
now. Like it's all dilapidated. Like if I pick it up, it'll turn to dust.
Yeah. What are you saying, Murder Bar?
you'll never find a Slipknot mask in the murder bar, brother.
No?
Fuck no.
Dang,
sorry,
I
man.
fucked with
Hey,
Slipknot.
hey,
Like
Murder
old
Bar.
Slipknot.
You want to call yourself a real metalhead? Name 5 songs from Slipknot.
Even if you're gonna pay me $1 million, I would lose $1 million.
All right. If you really want to,
I mean, I know that there's ones called Snuff, right?
I think so. I think there's
Yeah.
one.
And then there's one called I Put My Fingers Into My Eyes.
Oh, that's what he says in it. I always thought he said
That's what he
ass.
says in it.
I can relate with that.
And then that's about it, man. I really don't know. That's
Dang.
why it's called the Murder Bar, bro. We
What
don't
about
fuck with
all right, can you all right, well here's I'll let you redeem yourself. To prove that you are a metalhead, you have to name 5 songs from Papa Roach.
Zip one. Papa Roach.
fucking Papa Roach.
Name one album from Papa Roach.
That's actually all that gets played at Murder Bar. Just
No,
Papa Roach.
there's a
What?
song
Actually,
called
you know what? I'm actually curious though. What do you think you play the most in there, like music wise?
Yeah.
it's because it doesn't really matter, man. Look, where I'm at right here, I'm at the other end of the bar. So what I'm looking at is the murder bar. You know what I mean? I'm a customer right now. So what I'm
Right.
looking at, it doesn't matter what you play, everything comes to life. You know, I could put Led Zeppelin on. I'm gonna have a good time sitting here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Doesn't
feel
matter,
that.
bro, what you can play.
I know
And
the vibe.
and let me tell you this, man. The most people that get a kick out of this shit is the people that don't even like fucking death metal, man. They're like into other shit, but they get here and they're like, what the fuck's going on, you know? I mean, it's a different vibe, you know, but me personally, I could listen to anything, man, to be honest with you, man.
Well, like, what do you play the most of, you think?
Like when I'm on myself,
Yeah.
like when I'm here just drinking,
Yeah, like if
I
you could
fucking
choose to put something on right now, what would it be?
buy some fucking Hank Williams Jr., man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes. I was hoping you'd say something like that.
Some fucking Merle Haggard or some fucking some motherfucking fuck.
I
You
like
know that
George Jones. George Jones is good. Charlie
that's cool.
Crockett.
Some fucking
Oh.
Waylon, some
Yeah,
fucking Waylon.
Willie.
Hell
Waylon
yeah.
and Willie.
And you know, cause that's what I do. I drink whiskey and I sit here. You know, I sit here all day. You know, if I listen to death metal all day, I'll probably start killing somebody. You know, but I stopped drinking whiskey though. I'm sure I mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is this? Fucking knives. But yeah, dude, I'll sit here and fucking listen to some Merle Haggard and fucking Hank. And it's
Yeah.
great, man, because it all blends in here, you know. I love that shit.
I still think Whiskey Bent and Hellbound is one of the best country records of all time.
Hell yeah. It is.
Yeah, man.
It's
I
a
don't know.
classic.
What I've been listening to a lot of lately, like I just listen to Lipoma, man. I can't turn off the Lipoma. It's to the point where
Yeah.
the songs get stuck in my head when I'm doing other shit and I'm not listening to music. And I was like, damn, that's how you know it really is like good for me, good to me. And I feel like it's a really underappreciated album. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, the Lipoma was a cool project.
Is that a one-man band or
Yeah.
or is
Yeah.
it a band?
One man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a one-man band.
I like the fucking that final song on the album, Horrors of Pathology, is my favorite, and it just ends the album so well. And it's like, oh man, he even has like influence from like Carlos Santana on the guitar. Like, it's so fucking
The whole
good.
album is amazing. Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure there was 2 Lipoma albums that released this year.
Yep, there were 2, and they're both totally different.
Yeah.
That's
Horrors of Pathology, I think I like a lot better, honestly.
It was a lot more melodic, I felt, and had a lot more
Yeah.
catchy like tunes on it.
Thinking of
It's
Carlos
all good,
Santana,
though.
got it
I
on a
like all
fucking
of it.
8-track, man.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit.
That's so cool, dude.
I hate
Fucking
fucking
A.
Santana, man.
You don't like
Yeah,
Santana?
Santana rules.
Nah, dude, I don't fuck with that shit.
Oh,
I like
man.
Santana.
So I'll tell you this about Santana. And now
That's a beautiful tan, man. Beautiful tan.
fucking
You know where that's from?
huh.
You don't know where that's from, there, Riffs? Fucking Cheech and Chong, man. What is it? Nice Dreams?
Yeah.
But he says, when that chick tells that Chong, I forgot what he called him, but and then like fucking Cheech goes, I'm Santana. Oh, you got a beautiful tan, man. Beautiful tan.
I gotta watch that shit again, man. I haven't seen it in so
Yeah,
long. I love the
I haven't
end.
seen that in a
The
long
bunch of
ass time.
youngsters, man.
The ending is
I
so
mean, I
hard.
used to, the one I watched the most of was Up in Smoke. I
Yeah,
watched Up in Smoke a lot.
dude,
Like
man.
My
Nice
Cousin
Trees is
Strawberry.
There's so much little shit in that movie that like remember when he's cooking the tortillas on the fucking straight on the fire, bro? Like that's some shit that like I've seen like my uncle do as a kid. Like just like what the fuck
Are
are
you
doing?
serious? You never done that before?
Like yeah, I've seen it, dude. I've seen it in my house. Like
Hey, man,
before.
I got a video. I'm gonna send it to you. I got a video of my Frankenstein cooking tortillas in my with fire, and then the fucking whole thing's on fire, dude. I need to post that shit up, man.
Dang, I just do them on the stove.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, that shit cracks me up. Yeah, I love that movie, dude. There's so many scenes in that shit. They get all oiled up at the end and bust out. They're strippers and shit.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's the same movie, man.
yeah, dude. That's such a good one.
That's
God,
funny.
I'm sorry I interrupted you guys.
no, it's cool, man. Fucking, we're just talking about music, baby. We're talking about Halloween. Fucking, so I'll tell you another Halloween story. So it was third grade, and there was this fuck this kid, man. Fuck this guy. He does podcasts now too and shit. I seen him. I look at motherfuckers on Facebook. I be looking motherfuckers up. I guess I can talk about this on this show because I don't talk about
yeah.
this kind of
Why
shit
not?
on like death matches and death metal. So tell me how fucked up this is. So two stories I'm gonna tell. One story. Third grade, there was this new kid in school. He has the same name as me. Fucking, he invited me to his Halloween party. This is like 2 months or like a month and a half into school, right? So we're just getting to know each other. I'm like, oh, cool, I'll go to this dude's house. Already, I'm like, motherfucker, I'm trying to be the only David in the school. Now there's another David in the school, and motherfuckers get us confused and shit. Like, fuck that. So,
Yeah.
what happened was, fucking, this dude throws a Halloween party, and I decided to be a clown this year, bro. And when I say clown, I mean like legit traditional clown, face, makeup, everything. So I put on all the makeup and everything. I go to the address on the invitation. There's nobody at the house. Fucking knocking on the door. Nobody's at this house. There's no car parked in front of this house. That motherfucker gave me the wrong address, bro, on the invitation. His mom must have made him invite everybody, and he just gave it to me the wrong address because he didn't want me there. He's a piece of shit. So I'm in full clown makeup on like a Saturday afternoon.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
I was a clown. So I go home. And I fucking I'm going up the stairs, and my neighbor sees me, and he's this like teenager, and I was like 8, and he looks at me, and he is like, why you dressed like a fucking clown? And he just starts laughing at my ass, and I was like so embarrassed, bro. And I fucking ran, and he was like chasing me because he wanted to like see me dressed like a clown, like just so he could laugh at me. And I remember running up into the apartment, and I was like, what the fuck? And I washed my whole like shit off, and I was like crying, like, because I got fucking played at school, and I dressed up like a clown, and then neighbor kids
came home and got
me.
played again by the neighbor.
Oh, dude, yeah, that shit broke my heart, man. And that's terrible. And then, yeah, that was fucked up, dude. I know.
That's rough, bro.
That's like a bad Halloween
I didn't think it was gonna get that deep, bro.
Yeah, that's
Dang,
a terrible
rough.
Halloween memory. Fucking so that happened, and then fucking.
But I mean, tricks or treats.
Yeah. Talking about that, talking about Halloween. Well, I got another really good Halloween story too that I'll tell you. But
Okay.
so on this other thing I was saying, sorry, I'm just ranting tonight. I just been doing that lately. So fucking speaking of looking up people on Facebook, the other day I brought up this guy to Mike that I was talking about that like tried to get at my girl or whatever, my ex at the time. So fucking I went and like
Do
Facebook
you need me to
this,
blast him?
huh?
Do you need me to blast him?
Dude, so listen to this story. So yeah, so I go and I'm like thinking about it after I talked to Mike about it, and I was like, you know what, fuck that motherfucker, man. I'm gonna look that motherfucker up. I hope that motherfucker's dead. It would be satisfying to see if this motherfucker was dead, right?
No,
Yeah, it's.
you don't want that, man. You don't want that.
I know, bro. It's terrifying. So here's the thing: I go and I look it up. I go look him up. And literally the
He was
last post is that he died in June in a car accident. Dude, I felt so bad. I felt so bad.
Oh my
so
God.
fucking bad, bro. I was like, oh God, I take it back. Like, it's too late now. Like, did I do this? Like,
Hey, at least you'll see me in hell. I
bro.
guess that's refreshing.
Yeah, no, that shit was fucked up. I felt so bad, dude. And I was like, man, like it was a tragic death. It wasn't like he like, like died in his sleep. Like that motherfucker died horribly, and I felt bad. And
How did he die?
he was crushed in a fucking car accident, dude. Crushed. Yeah. Fucking, and he saved his fiance's life by protecting her from being crushed when it happened. And
Well, I hope I never piss you off.
yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I'm
I
like a
like my
Stephen
life.
King fucking novel fucking in real life. Like,
Yeah, he just
It's a
doesn't know
death fucking podcast, man.
it.
Don't say anything stupid or you'll die.
There you go. That's an
That's the
idea for a
story.
movie. Just
Yep.
different co-hosts all the time. There's always one person that stays the same.
You better be here next week, Murder Bar.
Oh, I heard you guys are replacing me for a turkey.
Yeah. You know what would be
Next
hard
week's
as
November,
fuck
right?
if fucking we
If
do.
Today's my last show. You guys canceled me. I'm getting replaced by a fucking turkey.
What would be hella funny is if fucking next week comes and it's just Murder Bar with like a turkey on his head. Like fucking.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, in December, I'll be fucking Santa
The
Claus.
Santa for the whole month.
Yes.
And then for January, you gotta be Baby New Year, though.
Hell yeah.
Bruh.
Oh, it comes right about again. It's fucking Easter.
Yeah.
Let's
Jesus.
show everybody your Easter eggs, baby.
Oh, fuck, dude. But yeah, so that story. So back on Halloween.
I forgot about Valentine's.
So I'll tell you about the craziest Halloween that I ever had. This happened when I was 21. I was in Chico, and I was staying at my cousin's house, right? So I'm staying there. Some dudes come up. His boys come up. Brought a shit ton of cocaine with them. And these are some straight up like gangbanger dudes, right? So they're staying there, and we had this roommate, bro, that was like a what was she? She was like a influencer, social media influencer, and she had friends from her hometown that came out. So her friends come up from her hometown, and guess what they all happen to be dressed up as for fucking Halloween?
Nuns.
They were all cholas for fucking Halloween.
Oh fuck.
So fucking these like gangbanger dudes made everything hella uncomfortable. They're like, "Oh, what? You think this funny? Oh, look at these girls." Like they're just messing with them because they were from they were from down south, and then these dudes were from up north, so they were already like, like trying to like flex, like they were trying to pick on these girls and get at them at the same time, and it like clearly was just making them uncomfortable. And I was like, the cops are gonna get called in this situation, bro. So, anyways, the chicks end up leaving. They went and did their own thing, and I was like, that's a good call. Like they shouldn't be in the house with these dudes in the house. These guys are fucking scumbags. Like, fuck those dudes. No, I'll tell you this. They did me dirty. They did me dirty. They gave me a bunch of coke that was cut with chlorine. So for a couple days, I thought I was smelling the pool getting cleaned, and I was just so dumb I didn't realize it was the coke that I kept doing. I kept going, man, it really smells like fucking chlorine outside, bro. And fucking it was just straight up the shit they gave me. So anyways, though, so I'm outside. I'm smoking a cigarette at one point on this Halloween night, and we all went and bought masks. That's all we did. We went and bought masks that day, and we were going to go out to party, like, super late at night. So we end up at, like, probably 3 in the morning. We're back at the house or whatever, just chilling. And I'm on the patio, and I'm smoking a cigarette, and I see this car come out, and this white boy comes running out, and he's, like, screaming. He's like, I just got fucking robbed! That guy just stole all my shit. So he looks up at me. Did you see that car? And I was like, yeah, I saw a car. And he was like, they just fucking robbed me. And I was like, oh, that's crazy, man. I hope that, I hope everything works out for you. So I go back into the fucking, go back into the apartment, and a couple minutes later, there's a fucking bang, bang, bang on the door. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Right? So I open up the door. Now, one of these dudes that I'm hanging out with is standing there with a bag of Coke in his hand, like just a big fucking like quarter of Coke. And he's got a key, and he's just doing it like that, right? Just like it ain't shit, right? Like what the fuck? So I open up this door, and there's a cop, and there's a fucking security guard from the apartment complex, and they were like, hey, this guy just got robbed. And they look at my boy, and then they look at me, and they're like, hey, this guy just got robbed. Did he
She just didn't put in front of the cops?
This dude was just doing the blow right in front of the cops, just like he didn't give a fuck. Like, he was just right. So fucking, I tell the guy, I tell the cop, I'm like, nah, I didn't see shit. I don't know what's going on. They were like, this guy said you saw something. I was like, yeah, dude, I saw a car drive out. He said, did you see a car? I was like, yeah, I saw a car. It's like a white car. I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know what way it went. Like, I just seen it. I didn't say I'm, talking to the cops about shit. I'm not a fucking snitch. So fucking, guy's like, okay. And fucking, the cops just look at my boy again. That's doing or not even my boy, just the dude that's doing this coke right in front of him. And then fucking goes, you guys have a safe night. And then fucking the door closes, right? And the cops fucking walk away. And I look over at the dude. I'm like, you're fucking crazy, dude. I'm like, why were you doing that? That was a fucking cop. And he looks over at me, and he goes, wait a minute. I thought that guy was in a Halloween costume.
What?
He thought
What
the cop
fuck?
was a dude that was dressed up as a cop.
No shit.
He was so
Are you
coked out.
serious?
It's fucking Halloween, bro.
Holy shit.
That's like one of the craziest things I've ever witnessed. Ever. Bro, the cop didn't give a fuck, too. Like, the cop was just like, I think he thought, this guy is just fucking with me. Like, that's not real coke or something. It's Halloween. He's just fucking with me. And the dude was just like not giving a. He's covered in it, bro. He looked like he just fucking ate like a whole pack of powdered donuts, bro. And he's just fucking. Oh, God.
I hate when that happens.
The shit had me rolling so hard, bro. I just thought it was. Yeah, that was one of the craziest Halloween stories I have.
Hey, we gotta take a time and take our sponsors. Maybe so, because you're gonna get in trouble, brother. Martha Stewart, thank you, Martha Stewart, for fucking making this liquid death candle. I bought it because I'm an idiot. Thank you, Martha Stewart.
Hell yeah.
You said
I love you, Martha Stewart. Keep stealing. Keep fucking ripping stores off. Fucking go to jail. And fucking Snoop Dogg will bail you out, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Hell
Fucking
yeah.
liquid death, man. Fuck. I'm gonna go find the supply of liquid death and piss in it.
Let's do our own fucking water company, man. Fuck it.
Yeah,
We'll fucking
let's
get
start
the
it.
water from the
We'll start
fucking
our
real
own
one.
water company with blackjack and hookers.
Fuck yeah.
No, what do we call it? What do we call it? What do we call this shit?
Water company?
Dirty water.
No, let's just get a
No,
bunch
we call
of
it fresh
hookers,
drip,
fucking
bro.
dongs, fucking marinate the water, you know,
Liquid what?
grind it, and we'll call it fucking sparkling sunshine.
Nah, bro. Fresh drip.
Fresh drip
It's gotta be
water.
like death metal related. We gotta like make it like better
Oh,
than
yeah.
liquid death, you know?
Yeah.
All right, let's do
Satan's piss.
Satan's piss.
Yeah, who
It's
wants
like
to drink Satan's piss? The real metalheads will want to drink Satan's piss.
fuck yeah,
The
man,
real
with a
ones.
badass logo. Yeah, man. Hey, baby, so you got something going, man.
Satan's piss.
Satan's piss.
Let Satan piss in your mouth. Drink Satan's
Could
piss.
could you imagine that commercial?
Yep. You can bathe in
Like,
Satan's
where do
piss.
you see that? That's a YouTube ad for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Satan's
Maybe.
piss coming soon from Dirty Death Podcast. Satan's piss. I love saying it. It rolls off the tongue so well.
And then when it happens, you have a promo come out that says Satan's came.
Yeah. Hey man, and fuck the 16 ounce. We'll put it in 24 cans, bro.
Hey, man, were you gonna
Put it in the
full price that?
BFC, bro.
Well, guess what? Satan came, and you're gonna get that half off. He just came.
Satan came.
Yeah, believe it or not, man,
Satan's
he got that shit
came.
half off.
Yeah. That's sick. We could sell glasses that look like Satan's dick. People
Yeah.
like drink
And then like if
Satan's
you get a
piss.
bonus glass at when he came, you know, it's
Yup.
all jizz.
Fuck, dude.
Hello, wild.
No, seriously, Satan's piss though. That's what we're gonna do. And then one
Yep.
bottle will actually have piss in it because we're that metal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
It's got to.
check this out.
So
like,
one person out there is gonna know for sure. Well, they won't know actually. They wouldn't know.
oh,
They
check
just
this
drink
out.
it.
Check this out. If you get a fucking can that has the actual piss, you win $1 million, dude.
Yes. Yes.
And it has to
Yeah,
have
but
a-
you only
like a
know when
secret
you get to the
code,
bottom of
you
the
know?
can.
Man, we don't
You-
got
you
the
can only
million though.
get to the
We'll
bottom
give
of
you
the
an
can.
IOU for $1 million if you
Hell.
get the.
We'll just say, hey, contact this guy named Crypt Keepers called Bryce.
Yeah,
He has $1 million.
he's
Oh,
got
Bryce.
millions from selling his fucking Crypt Keeper things. He's a millionaire.
Yeah,
Bryce
just
is
call
a millionaire.
Bryce.
Bryce will handle it.
Yeah, he'll send you a cashier's check. That's certified.
Satan's piss. I love it. I'm gonna put that up here. Sponsored by Satan's piss. Fucking up on here. We need sponsors.
Hey, you got
And
something
then you
going
get,
there,
then
man.
you can get like those. You can get like those like stickers that people put on the back of their windshield, but it'll be like Satan pissing.
Instead of Calvin.
Yeah.
Hey, every time the windshield moves, it'll be saying.
And then put the dirty death logo. It's just Satan pissing on it.
Oh yeah, man.
You want to know what's crazy,
Fuck it.
man? I won't tell you a crazy story. I got another crazy story.
You got another crazy story for reals, man?
I got so many crazy. This one's not that crazy. But
Yeah,
this is
that's
kind of
fucking
weird.
Crazy.
Am I
Yeah,
crazy
like
for
it's
this?
Fucking motherfucking
All right,
crazy. You're
so tell
fucking
me